If you want to draw a sailor pool, just a fun little sailor pool. So I'm going to start with his Coco. And you could do happy face like this. That's fine. And close it at the top. We're not going to keep his this part. So I'm going to draw a number 1 going diagonal like this, straight across. And now I can erase that little bit of his Coco. It's right there. And I'm going to go sad face. And I'm going to go back and close this. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more muscular, yeah, you could do that. You could go like this. You could go number 1, sad face, little number 1, sad face, and then the shoulder. You could do it that way. I'm going to leave mine like that. And then it's going to go happy face, little triangle, happy face number 1. And I know that he has like happy face there for the shoulder pad, and then 2 sad faces there. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this glove, which is rectangle, number 1, the letter L, and close it. And I'm going to put rectangle again, and maybe here the thumb using rectangle. And he's going to add a little bit of muscle. You know, just a little bit of muscle. Let's put a little muscle there. And on the other side, I'm going to go diagonal, then sad face, little triangle, happy face, number 1, sad face, number 1. Add that little bit of muscle. That looks like the letter L. Triangle, 1 and 2. And close it. And then I'll just put rectangle there. That little bow tie right there. His samurai swords will go here using rectangle again. And I have him going in the other direction. So if you wanted to pair him up with Sailor Moon, I'll give him that rectangle eye, circle, and then his triangle across the top and across the bottom with the letter V for his nose. Don't forget the 2 connecting pieces to the bottom and top. Sad face 1 and 2, number 1, number 1. Sad face 1 and 2, number 1 and number 1. His complete upper half is finished. So now you want to put number 1, so he has his waist. You want to put that letter V. And since it's Sailorpool, you can put pouches. You know, you could put some pouches on there. And just, design them to be the pouches that go on his belt along with the Sailor Moon belt. So like that's the Sailor Moon belt with a couple of pouches added to it. Number 1 down the middle, sad face or number 1, sad face or number 1, the letter L on both sides until you close it. Yeah, it looks nice with a little parallel line. And then if you did the Sailor Moon, let's put that little tail piece that goes right there as part of the costume, right? If you did the Sailor Moon, I did this like the top half of a diamond. The diamonds, the top half piece. And now I'm going to add sad face, and I can connect to those sad faces. He has knee pads anyway. Square. And then I'm going to go sad face, happy face, sad face, diagonal, his feet, his little boots, which are like the letter L, sad face for the holster, rectangle, sad face for the holster, rectangle. Let me see what else I have here that I don't need. No, that's not the one. I don't need this one, and I don't need that one. There you go. Maybe I need this one for the background right quick, because I want to quickly do the background. Then he's got his wand. It's like I'm drawing a rectangle. The moon. Sad face, and he's got his wand, and it should be like when you have the Sailor Moon, it'll look like they are touching wands, and you could put the little hairpiece, and then it's the same background I did for Sailor Moon. That's in the same exact pose. You would just continue this, right? This one would really look good if you did that Sailor Moon also, and continue this background that I'm doing here, using the rectangles, creating them with vertical, horizontal, and diagonals coming off the corners. If you did this exact same background, it would just continue from the Sailor Moon one. I really strongly recommend you do them both, as they're designed to go together. So don't forget your name. You know, and again, you could just have fun with where you can put the lettering. Like instead of doing windows, you could do this. Like you could even make these into windows. Something like this, you know? You know? It's just something for you guys to be creative with. Sailor. You know? I don't know, something like that. Like you guys can play around with it, but there you have it. Sailorpool.